welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. It's Monday the 25th of October this morning. Just heading home after today's last game in Wales for a wee bit. This is course number 192 and we're at Hawarden Golf Club in North Wales. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 192. It's Hawarden Golf Club on the tee, playing his last game in this mini tour of North Wales for a few weeks. And his favourite Welsh phrase is, "Can I have another pint of Brains Bitter please?" From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy. It's the first hole at Hawarden, 310 yards. Way down into the valley, uphill, then it rises up, dog leg away round to the left. Nice opener. Got down to the first at Hawarden. As I said, it's a dog leg up to the left, and then you're coming away downhill after that. Once it shoots to the left, this is the view you get as you come over the hill. Second hole at Hawarden, 137 yards, par 3. Slightly uphill, guarded by the bunker. There's a wee bit of, looks like a wee pond down to the left, and another one to the right there. Hopefully it shouldn't come into play, so no need for Senga, the stunt golf ball, in this one. That's a tee shot at 4. It's 363 yards. Rather tight between the trees, and a nasty wee valley full of shrubbery and all sorts in there. Might well get Senga out. I'll give Senga a go in this one. It's 5th at Hawarden, second to the par 3s. It's only about 108, 109 yards. Stream in front, bunker, it's downhill. Hopefully a nice pitch on. It's a downhill approach to the 6th at Hawarden, 385 yards, stroke index 1. But it's downhill. I can nearly reach it in 2, just a wee bit short. But if there's a wee bit more roll in the fairways, I think it's fairly easily reachable. I'm not sure why it's stroke index 1, but nice hole though. It's a green at a par 5 7th at Hawarden. There's a Smithy ball in 3. Birdie opportunity from about 7-8 feet, we'll see. And here's a better view of the 8th green, it's shot up to the 8th green. That lake's a wee bit larger than I initially thought. Glad I went to the left. Yeah, no, it's a very nice hole, this one. My ball's over there somewhere. Back to the hole. It's a shot of the 9th, 370 yards, par 4 at Hawarden. It's going to dog leg to the right, but it's a matter of a dirty great couple of ponds sitting right in the middle there. Just depends how far you hit it, hopefully not reach it. And this is a second shot of the 9th at Hawarden. That large body of water seems to be getting in the way. It's a gorgeous hole, this one, so you're playing downhill. As I said, there's another couple of ponds there, green nestled away back in the shade there. Lovely, lovely hole. This is the 11th at Hawarden, 132 yards, steeply up the hill. You can't see the green at all. You know my views in uphill par 3s. The hole's called Emma's View. My ex-wife's called Emma, so there's one Emma with no taste in landscaping or golf design, and the other Emma's got no taste in men. There we go. This is the shot up the 16th at Hawarden. We're turned into a different part of the course, from 13 to 16 at least, possibly 17, but it turned into sort of more flat tree lined landscape. I'll give you a wee idea. That's down 15. I think 13, 14 up the top there, and 17 is going to come back down that way. Yeah, I prefer the undulations to the flat tree line bit. This is some finishing hole, this at Hawarden, 151 yards, par 3. Clubhouse away up in the background, steep drop right down, quite narrow. I'm sure there's like some red markers, there must be some stream in there somewhere. Oh, that's a cracking hole. Right, just finished on 18 at Hawarden. It's a course of 2 different styles. Holes 1 to 12. Some big undulations, quite hilly, like a roller coaster. And you get to 13 and it's flat, tree lined, big wide fairways. A lot drier. The first part of the course can be a wee bit soggy and wet, a wee bit muddy underfoot. So much more suited to the summer in that part of the course. You get up to the top part, it's much drier, and you can see the difference in the greens. The greens in the top part, where there's a lot of the wind and it's more exposed, they're all dried out. The greens are superb there. They're a wee bit wetter and a wee bit harder to maintain in the first part of the course. But in saying that, I found the first part of the course much more interesting. Love all the up and downs. I say the holes are in their own wee area where you can't see many of the other holes from there, but if you move on to the 13 to 17, you're sort of looking across and it's a wee bit up and down with, I say, that straight flat tree lined bit with wide fairways. Not really my cup of tea. So I preferred the first part. The 18th hole's an absolute cracking par 3 downhill to finish with. The other holes that are standing out for me, the first is a really good one. The 8th is another cracking hole, par 4 with the water, but the best one for me, standout hole, has got to be the 9th, par 4 downhill with the water there before the dog leg in, cracking hole. So it's a nice one to finish in the 18th, and I've got to mention excellent welcome from the pro shop. Very friendly club to come and play at. Always makes a difference. For me, it's going to be a 7.5 out of 10. So that's all from me today. Back home to work tonight, end of the Welsh trip. Thank you, good night.